Okay, now let's see. 2 minutes 38 seconds. Myriad Celestia trailer. Dear March 7th. Do I pause while I watch? I don't know. Maybe I'll try to let it run through first. Subtitles on? Subtitles on.
When the candlelight fades on the last day,
Ooh,
before
ooh.
you forget, please offer up your most precious memories. Remember 97 days ago? On the first day after arriving in Amphorius,
97
you already
days.
experienced this world's cruelty. You guided the Holy Maiden and helped her escape her initial fate.
That was her.
On day 14, day 36, day 70. You also never gave up on looking for your companions from beyond the sky. Until day 95. Still don't believe me? You're just a ghost that no one can see. Besides, the Garden of Recollection has already torn off its benevolent
This is
mask.
unsettling. I love it.
They lurk. They covet, brewing blasphemous plots. Are you willing
there it is.
to face me now? Face your past. When you were born from that shattered aluminum flux. When you were buried along with the remembrance's lies. When you were watched by the garden's pawns. Even if you don't remember.
Dude.
It doesn't matter. That's what I was made for.
I'm like
Melt
actually
the stone
speechless.
and seep into the cracks of time.
I'm trying to process.
The future that belongs to you is so blissful and pure. And yet, the remembrance chose, leaving Amphorius in nothing but a desolate midnight. Fear not, I shall cleanse it all. Let the melody of oblivion resound from the eternal land. Day 97. Leave it to me. Time to say goodnight to the world, my dear March 7th. Soon, in a world restored to its flawless state, both your wish and my promise will be fulfilled. To keep trailblazing forever with the Astral Express.
Okay. Stop. That's what I saw. Stop. Okay. Wow. That was a thing. Yeah, we're gonna step by step. Okay. 90 days, 3 months. Third month is March plus 7, March 7. Oh. I loved the dark vibes of this. The it had something very like eerie to it. I love that. Okay, yeah, let's dissect this.
When the candlelight fades on the last day.
The candlelight fades on the last. Okay, now listen. As I've said in that short, you can never think too much with these with Hoyoverse and their visuals and everything. 1, 2, 3. That's 6.
Candlelight fades.
9. Okay, that's 10. That's 10 candles.
Last day.
11. 12. That's 12 candles. I just want to check.
When the candlelight fades on the last day.
Unless I'm blind. Okay. We have the broken mirror. Every night here, March there.
Before you forget.
There we have the I guess photo book, scrapbook.
Please offer up your most.
Also, hey, question. I didn't really notice this at first, but why are her nails on top of her? Are those? No, those are gloves, right? They look like it, yeah, down there, because there's a little shadow there. The nails are just on her gloves, or are they like semi-transparent or something? I don't know. Just notice that.
Precious memories. Remember 97 days ago.
97 days ago. Okay.
On the first
day. Okay, that was our first day.
After arriving
and
in
this
Amphorius,
is because this.
You already experienced this world's cruelty. You guided the Holy Maiden.
Okay, so Because I remember this is also something that we had not gotten an answer to until now. Back when, I think it was in 3.1, when we were witnessing Treebee's past, someone was guiding Treebee, like, helping her escape, and we never really figured out who that was. There were theories that it might have been the Trailblazer at some point, but it was March, apparently. Huh.
And helped her.
But we never
escape her initial fate. On day 14.
Day 14, 36, 70.
Day
She's whispering to a child.
36.
Oh my god, Damionis! Look at that! Yeah, that's all the places. So, yeah, she's really going through, like, every location, or every that we've seen.
From beyond the sky.
Chasing the
Until
butterfly.
day 95.
And then it burns away. Day 95.
Still don't believe me.
Until day 95.
You're just a ghost that no one can see.
I mean, if she's been in Amphorius this entire time, yeah, but okay. So she's been in Amphorius basically ever since we left, essentially, or around that time. But we never met her. No one else has apparently met her. Huh.
Besides, the Garden of Recollection
has already torn off its benevolent mask.
has already torn off its benevolent
The way the hand like shadows in her eyes
mask.
too.
They lurk. They covet, brewing blasphemous plots. Are
Blasphemous
you willing
plots.
to face me now?
Listen, hey, we're eating good, is what I'm saying. Hoyo and their love for self-cest. I am not complaining. I am not complaining.
Face your past. When you were born from that shattered lumen.
When you were born from that shattered lumen. Okay, so, and this is what I also saw. I saw, I think Emma was it, who Emma May, who uploaded her analysis, and the thumbnail. I think the thumbnail said like daughter of a dead Eon or something.
Flux. When you were buried along with the remembrances.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Lies. When you were watched by the garden's pawns.
When you were watched by the gardens. Okay, so I'm trying to gather my thoughts here for a second. So March is quite literally a piece or a fragment of Fuli. Fuli, who is possibly dead as hell, deader than dead, or at least, shattered in pieces.
Even if you don't by the garden with the
along with the remembrances lies. And okay,
lies. When you were watched by the garden's pawns. Even if you don't remember, it doesn't matter. That's what I was made for.
What I was
Melt
made
the
for.
self.
Melt the
And
self
seep into the cracks of time.
Huh. Seep into the cracks of time. That's an interesting phrase. Oh my god, look at that! Look at the little pom-pom icon up there! Sorry.
Future that belongs to you is so
Future
blissful.
What
The
does that say?
future that
Oh, no,
belongs to you is so blissful and pure. And yet...
Are there other, or is it just her? Oh, I didn't even see the hand down there. Ooh. Hey, look, a bird!
The future that belongs to you is so blissful and pure. And yet,
Someday,
the
no.
remembrance chose.
The remembrance chose blank. Wait. I can see very faintly. That's 2 white boxes. Does that mean it's 2 letters? Or is it just a silly placeholder?
Leaving Amphorius Fear not. I shall cleanse it all.
Okay, this.
Let
the melody of oblivion. Okay, so this is just straight up giving nihility. The melody of oblivion resound from the eternal land. Oh, and the red rain.
Resound from the eternal land. Day 97.
97,
Believe
okay.
it.
Oh, was that a couple
Eternal
of candles
Day 97.
going out? Yeah, three
Believe
more.
it to me. Time to say goodnight to the world. My dear March 7th.
Oh.
Soon. In a world restored to its flawless state, both your wish and my promise will be fulfilled. To keep trailblazing forever.
Huh. In a world restored to its flawless state, what would that be? Ma'am, what are you planning? What are you plotting? And that is the next question, right? If Fu Li is no more, then I guess, yeah, a faction can exist without its Aeon. But question 1 would be, how did it happen? Question 2 would be, what was the Garden of Recollection's role in it? Or not just the garden, you know. Well, I guess the garden. I'm trying. My brain cells are working overtime. This is the thing with me and these videos. It's like, I read the lines and I see the things and my brain is like, there's something there. There are several points here that you could connect somehow, but they don't want to connect. Like, that's usually me. I notice things, but I don't have the brains and the necessary brain power and knowledge to piece everything together properly. So that's what I usually rely on theories and stuff. Regardless of any further bad thing happening to March, I can't blame Evernight for taking hold if she's meant to protect her. 3 months of no one seeing or interacting with you would be rough on you. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So she was meant, or I guess, quote, made to, yeah, just remember what March doesn't. Yeah, your wish and my promise. Promise to who? Promise to who? Promise to what? For a second, a thought crossed my mind. Let me go back to this part again.
When you were born from that
She was born from the shattered
flux.
universe. Yep. Fully, possibly dead as hell.
When you were
Buried along with the remembrance's lies. The remembrance as in Fully? When Fully shattered? Because this, correct me if I'm wrong, but right now, to our knowledge, in-game, Fully is very much an alive and somewhat active Aeon. And that...
when you were watched by the garden's pawns.
Could be where the garden then comes in. Yeah, and then it's her breaking out. Yeah, and then there's this part about...
and yet, the remembrance...
cleansing it all. Something that Fully is dead. I mean, we get their gaze. Yeah, not quite dead. I guess what would you count as dead? Dormant, I guess, would be a word. Incomplete. That's why I'm probably gonna go back to just shattered. Either way, not as they should be. Is, I guess, where I'm going, just what I'm trying to say. Whatever Fully is, whether they're still alive in whatever form, they are no longer what they should be, which is whole and complete and, vibing. Maybe it exists in memory form, but its physical form shattered. Maybe that's what the garden's doing. I mean, that is also where, the question comes in of if no one knows about Fully's true state, if enough people believe it a lie, if the truth gets twisted enough. Black Swan did say Fully gazed at Amphorius when March was already in there. Maybe that was the moment when March entered. What if what Black Swan noticed wasn't necessarily Fully's gaze, but March's presence? March entering Amphorius. Throwing that one out there. That would imply that March is Fully's body without their memories. Sort of. Or Mythos is hiding that Fully is dead, pretending to be Fully to hide the knowledge. Possibly? And then there's this next card. Okay, and the remembrance. I gotta separate it. Not the garden, not the faction, the remembrance. The Aeon itself, themselves. Leaving Amphorius in nothing but a desolate midnight. Evernight is so confusing. Again, because on the one hand, she gives Enigmata, then Veracity, then Nihility. This is all reminding me of the Nihility a lot, Oblivion. I mean, if the number of white boxes here does represent how many letters there are in there, then IX would be easy, but I don't think that would be the case.
Leaving Amphorius in
maybe
nothing but a desolate midnight. Fear not, I shall cleanse it all. Let the melody of oblivion resound from the eternal land. Day 97.
In a world restored to its what does flawless? What does she mean by flawless state? As well. God damn. As the Fioros, I am confuzzled. That was a good fucking trailer. Oh god, description. Dear March 7th, arriving at Amphorius was never an accident. What we need to do is no different from before. Looking ahead, there's a desolate, ruined city. Souls crying out in despair and eyes that can no longer see the future. Looking back, there lies a crack in the melting memory. A thief peering into the unwanted and a past impossible to escape. How should I move forward and continue to trailblaze in the future? Simple. Just like what I did for you. Let oblivion allow the remembrance to slumber. Looking ahead, there's a desolate, ruined city, souls crying out in despair, and eyes that can no longer see the future. Looking back, there lies a crack in the melting memory. A thief peering into the unwanted and a past impossible. Okay, hold on a moment there. I need to bring it back somehow, because I feel like, and maybe not, but I feel like I remembered reading something about this, or something that could relate to this, in the Golden Scapegoat mutterings. What the fuck is Hoyolore at this point? Exactly. That's what makes it so fun. To push the Enigmata agenda, couldn't Oblivion in this context refer to the Enigmata instead of IX, considering how they removed change knowledge, thus an Oblivion of Ignore? That's what I kind of thought of as well, as in like, yeah, like covering up the truth. Listen, all I'm saying is, am I desperate to tie this all back to Mighty somehow? Of course. It's also just like, it's so fascinating. Oblivion could also be the cremator. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. It could also be the cremator. Which syllable do you stress? First or second one? I don't know. That as well, because that is now a very common, like a very popular theory that Evernight is that. The trailer did indeed trailer.